everyone, Retro Gamer Girl here. Today I wanted to give you all a channel update on what to expect from Japan, so stay tuned. Well, let's start by where I'm going. Now, we are traveling to Tokyo City. We prefer to stay in Shibuya, but we do travel around that area. So we're going to be in Shibuya for probably a little over a week. And then from there, we're traveling from Tokyo City out to Kyoto. And from Kyoto, we're going to be traveling almost daily to Osaka and the outside area. So we're really looking forward to that time away to go game hunting and also immerse ourselves in the Japanese culture. Now, if you're looking to go to Japan, I definitely recommend it to everybody. And the way that we get started with our travel checklist, I suppose you could say, is firstly, we look for the cheapest flights that we can go and we try and book a year in advance. So this time, this trip has been planned since June 2018 when we came back. So it's taken us a little while to get back there, but we are going for a little bit longer this time. Now, there's other things to remember when you're going to Japan, and that might be that you would like mobile data. So we pre-organize SIM cards that we take over there. I'm going to leave a link in the description of what that one is. So we have a SIM card with data only that we take over. We also book via Airbnb. That is super easy. I've also left a link in the description below so you can have a look at accommodation prices. I'm just going to obviously pick Tokyo City for you. And the other thing that you need to remember to organize before you go is your JR rail line. Now that one can be quite expensive. I believe it's probably in the $600 to $700 mark for 14 days. I've left a link in the description for that one as well. But we've booked it for 14 days because the first portion of our trip, as I said, we're going to be in Tokyo City, and we will just be using the Loop Line and also other train lines to get outside of Tokyo to go to hard offs. So that is something to also remember. We're booking that to best suit our needs, and for us, when we're leaving Tokyo to go to Osaka and Kyoto, then that's going to be the time that we're going to use a rail pass a lot more. We'll be using it daily. Now, I do get asked a couple of questions time and time again on YouTube, so I wanted to cover those now. And the first one is, do I go with a list? How do I stick to what I need? How do I know? I do go with a list, and one of the easiest ways for me is when people comment on YouTube or Instagram and let me know some games that I need to play, I either pop them in my email or I go and look at them on eBay. And I look on eBay just to get a rough guide on, a price, what I'd be looking for. But I also save them to my watched list. And the reason why I do that is because I have internet when I'm over there. I quickly jump onto eBay, I look at my watched list, and I look at obviously the Japanese characters on the spines of the games and also on the front and the artwork. Now there's quite a number of games that I do watch or I do want when I go over there, so it's hard to remember everything. So that's one of my sort of like hacks to remember for myself. But I also go with lists. So this one is from October 2017. And on this list, when I was going there at that time, I was after a Midnight Blue N64, the Jusco N64, the Lawson Kirby 64 boxed, Mario Party 1, 2, 4 and 5 because I had 3 already, the Famicom Disk System, Nakamura, PC Engine, PSX, Mad Panic Coaster, and so on. So that was my 2017 list, and I have ticked a few of these off obviously, but I kept this because I wanted to share it with you guys at a later stage when I'm obviously doing a channel update, so why not share it now? Last year's list had things like Rockman X, Rockman 4, the Namco Museum 6, these are PlayStation 1 games, Crash Bandicoot with the normal case. I actually have like a Value series Japanese one. Gunner's Heaven, Harmful Park. Obviously still had that PSX on there, but I've since picked one up, and so on. So there's obviously Super Famicom games, N64 games, and Game Boy Advance. So I definitely try and stick to a list when I go over there. I find it much easier to remember what I've actually got in the games room and sort of what games I'd really love to purchase and play when I get home. The second question, and I'd say probably one of the most important questions I'm asked, is how do I get everything back that I've purchased? And normally I take luggage. So when I travel over to Japan, I have one large luggage bag, and then I put another luggage bag inside which has got my clothing packed in it. So when I get there, I already have one bag that I know that I can fill up, because if you travel international with the like any Australian airlines, they let you carry two on your return trip or trip there per person, and I think it's up to about 30 kilos. But obviously I go over that. So in this Japanese video, when we come home, I'm going to be covering how to post items back to yourself. So wherever you are around the world, I'm going to do a guide for where you would find your post office locally, and how you would fill that paperwork out and then send things back to yourself. So that's going to be a really big video for you guys, because normally I do pack it on my person. I do carry it with me most of the time, but this time I'm going to be posting everything back, and I really want to be able to share that with you guys on how to send things from Japan back to yourself, show you how easy it is. Now, the third thing that I'm asked often is when I'm going back to Japan. Well, I'm going now. I'm going to be going this week, and I'm really excited because I'm going to be filming almost every single day, and that means I'll hopefully, internet permitting, I will have a video for you guys every day, which will be between half an hour to maybe 2 hours long of hard off shopping. Now, the hard off locations I'm going to be going to are from the Tokyo region and greater area. We will be traveling to those. Sometimes it can take half an hour, sometimes it can take 2 hours, multiple trains, buses, and long walks, but it is so well worth it, and I love to share those experiences with you all. Now, when it comes to hard off shopping, I'll be looking at everything this time. I love the junk section, so there will be a ton of junk, but because it's amazing to see what they throw out. But I will definitely be going through all of the sections, and I'm looking for Nintendo 64 games this time, PlayStation 1, and also some Xbox 360. So you'll see a wide variety of different things that I'm going to be looking for. Those locations will be around a week and a bit. I'll be in the Tokyo area going through that, and then the remainder of the trip is going to be the Kyoto and Osaka area. Now, in Osaka, I haven't filmed before. I have been there, but I wasn't doing YouTube at that time. So I'm going to be definitely filming an area called Denden Town, and then outside of that, so it's going to be an amazing experience. I can't wait to show you guys all of the different super potatoes in that area. The pricing is vastly, at the time, was vastly cheaper than it was in Akihabara, so I'm hoping that that's still the case, and I'll be able to share those experiences with you with game shopping. Now, I will do the Akihabara guide again like I did last time on my YouTube channel. That will happen again for you guys. And so not only can you expect game hunt videos, there will be a separate one for Denden Town covering all the different places there and super potatoes. There will be a separate Akihabara one like I did last year on the channel, and that's going to highlight and even probably touch on maybe some pricing, because it does look like it's a little bit more expensive at the moment. But I'm going to create these other videos for you that I hope that you enjoy and that you want to go to Japan and use them as a bit of help. So I want to let you guys know on where to eat, where there's English menus, super cheap, so it's like eating on a gamer's budget. There is some fantastic places to go in Tokyo and also Kyoto that I would love to share those experiences with you guys, food related wise. And I think that you will enjoy going to Japan, knowing that you can eat so well on such little budget, and their convenience stores are so good. You'll be so surprised. This trip, we are also going to be doing the Tokyo Kart, aka the Mario Kart. I'm hoping to cover that and the experience with you all and let you know where to go to book it, how easy it was, a rough cost. Now, obviously, I'm working off AUD, but I'll be able to link you all of that stuff. And yeah, that's obviously a must-do in Japan. So really looking forward to sharing that with you guys too. And lastly, luckily, there is quite a few things on in Japan this time that we're visiting. There is a Ghostbusters exhibit, there is a Death Stranding exhibit in Shinjuku, there's also a Terminator exhibit, I believe in one of the cinemas in Shinjuku too. There is, I think, a Comic-Con Japanese one, a Tokyo one in Tokyo. So yeah, there are loads of different things that I'm going to be sharing with you on the channels, just places to go, things to do, obviously the food aspect, the vlog which will be following my travels from Tokyo to Kyoto and Osaka. So yeah, I hope you guys hit that subscribe button and definitely make sure the bell icon is on, because there are going to be videos almost daily for you, and I just hope you enjoy seeing everything from Japan and the travels. Obviously tons and tons of gaming stuff, but all the other videos hopefully pieced together for you so you make your own trip over to Japan and see how amazing it is. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this channel update. Stay tuned. As I said, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll talk to you guys when I'm in Japan.